So how you feel about capitalism, like the whole world kind of being based off money? What you feel about that?
I mean, I think capitalism is good because it makes people creative. Want to create stuff to make I want to make more money than you, stuff like that. So in that sense, it's good. But in the same sense, it's like it crushes some people. I mean, it's like I mean, if it wasn't for that, it'd be something else. I mean,
Right.
at least capitalism give you something to strive for. I
Mm,
mean, in America, like in America, you can wake up and say, come up with an idea and become
mhm,
rich. That's the only thing
mhm.
I like about it because I mean, at the end of the day, it's gonna be hard for us no matter what. It's made for it to be hard for us. No matter if it's communism, capitalism, I mean, because I was watching a show about World War II, and it's about a black girl in World War II. Did you see it? It's
Mhm.
on Netflix. She like I said, I never hear him talk about blacks in Germany during World War II. She getting treated so crazy. I'm like, imagine they hate Jews, how they would feel about a black person and Hitler. You know what I mean? So the movie crazy. You should see it. She get pregnant by one of the SS guards, her boyfriend. But anyway, I was like, damn, the Jews had to wear a thing on their arm to let them know that they was Jewish because they can't tell by looking.
Right,
Our
right,
black
right,
asses, they can see we black from 8 fucking thousand feet. You know what I mean? So
right,
like we
right.
can't, we gotta own it. We can't hide it. We can't hide like and be like, you know what I mean? Our names. I mean, Jews had to hide their names and stuff like that because they can't tell. So they're doing
Right.
it to their own people over a fucking religion. Imagine what I said, black people don't have that evilness in them.
Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah, yeah,
don't.
yeah,
We
yeah.
might
It's
kill each
like
other. We might get mad for spur of the moment, kill you. I mean, let me tell you the difference between a white. Not all. Not, when I say white and black, I don't talk about everybody because I'm not racist. I don't think biased like that. But a black person can't plan on killing his wife. Now he might see that bitch and she might do something. But
right,
when somebody happy, like, oh shit, I do that. Now a white
right,
boy
right.
will sit there. A white boy will sit there, right, and say, I'm gonna kill her. We're gonna go on this trip. I'm gonna kill her. They don't like to go with somebody else.
She
Fuck up
like
their money.
premeditated like a motherfucker.
Yeah, pretty much say like I'm talking about, honey, I kissing, nothing's wrong. Laying next to the bed next to you, like shit like that. Nigga ain't got that in them. Niggas don't got that in them.
Right,
Niggas ain't
right, right.
got niggas. Listen, I've been in prison with all type of killers and that. Niggas, I don't know about no nigga that can just sit there with his wife knowing he gonna kill her Thursday. None of
Mm,
them. Like I'm killing this bitch Thursday. No matter how she making him food, she rubbing his back. I don't give a fuck
right,
what she do. Thursday night, I'm killing. You know, so it's like, and at the same time, like I said, I don't say all whites and all black. I'm just saying like the things that they are capable of doing is different from us. I
mm,
mean, like we do a lot of like stuff out of poverty, out of necessity, being broken poor. You mean they do a lot of stuff out of money, like and being spoiled.
mm.
You mean like I'm spoiled. Like my thing is this: or they want to seem like something they not. I'm not killing my wife to go to some other girl. I just leave my wife.
Right,
You
exactly.
mean? But they care about what their family think. They don't want to mess the money up.
Mm,
We already expected to be cheaters. Niggas like you cheat anyway. Nigga. I mean, so it's like we're not killing over that anyway. At the end of the day, period. No matter what, we might get
nah,
caught. You know what I mean? We might get tires, might get slashed, but we're not killing. I mean, so I'm looking at it like, damn, like is it something in the blood? Is it something in the DNA? Is it something in the
I mean, genetically, not to get all crazy scientific, but genetically we are different, man. You know what I'm saying? Just from my small bit of knowledge and stuff, you know what I'm saying? We genetically different. So the mind states, the culture is different, our history is different. So, it's just a difference there. You know what I'm saying? Not to say
I think and plus we make we being so if you're black, even if you're born rich, it's a struggle. It's like you're gonna have a lot of struggles. Like you
mm,
mean a lot of stuff you're gonna go through that white people don't have to even worry about at all. Like
mm,
I mean, but the thing is this: see, I'm not racist because I'm too smart to be racist. I know each individual is different. I mean, so
exactly.
you might see. I'm talking. I met a dude that got a swastika on his chest, right? He was in the jail with me next door to me, and I used to cut his hair. So one day I just asked him, like, why you got that shit on your? I mean, every time he go to the shower, he put a towel over it. He said, oh, I was young. I was 18. I never met nobody black yet, and I was, I was in the, doing dumb shit. Came to jail when I was 20. Been in jail for 26 years, and I'm ashamed of this jail now. But if you see him, mind you, big as shit, white boy, muscle, tattoos, you automatically think he's a racist. He's the
Right.
opposite of a racist. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So I said, damn, you can't tell by even looking, even a nigga with a swastika you could be wrong about.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
know
you
what I
know
mean?
what,
So
bro? Like, we ain't as the human race, you know what I'm saying, to put everybody in the human race category, we just ain't got to that point where we just all willing just to love each other. Because shit, in my opinion, all the separation, even between, races or in between black people, nigga, this what got this whole shit fucked up anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just
but it only take a few people to make it like that though. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's like for instance, you got kids, right? You got 5 kids, right? You come home and you only give one of your kids some food, or you get one of your kids a Nintendo, and you tell them none of them can play it. It's gonna cause trouble between them, no matter what. I don't give a fuck if they kids or not. I mean, so like, it's like it's easy to make this separation because if you want that to happen, manipulate somebody is easy. I mean, y'all poor gonna get the money to live down the street from you. Make sure they rich. I mean, but at the end of the day, the way things going right now, the way blacks and white people having babies, we're gonna all be family anyway. So the old people gonna be dying out and be dead. That shit gonna be over. I mean, and
Yeah,
that shit
and
gonna be
you know
played
what,
out.
bro? I just noticed that because I be, saying just moving around, and then you just see how it ain't the same no more. Like it's three white boys, three black boys, a
Yeah,
Chinese
yeah.
boy, Asian. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just it's like it's
Why do you
integrated.
think? Why do you think they're trying to stop the abortions, make abortions illegal? This is the first time in history that white people dying more people dying than babies being born.
Mm,
So they try to stop them from getting aborted. It ain't got nothing to do with us. They try to the abortion was made for us not to have babies. But when they start having us, so we gotta stop that shit. That's what it's about. It's population control. I
right,
mean,
right, right,
I read
right.
a book. I read a book about that shit. I said that makes sense because it don't make sense. What would you talk about abortion for right now? What make it illegal? There's no reason to do it right now. What would you do it for? I mean, like, but I mean, they trying to because in their mind they feel like, well, they know if they have a baby buyers, it's gonna be black. But they even got you see they just came out with the thing that they could put it in a girl lady egg and make the baby black anyway. I mean white anyway.
No, I
I
ain't.
gotta send it to you. So what they started out with rats first, making a white, black rat, regular gray rat turn to white rats.
Mm,
I mean, it means they started with that first. They're doing it with I think some other animals. Then they finally got it to where they could do it in a fetus like a human. I mean,
wow.
when at the end of the day, if you have a baby, if I had a son and a daughter, if my son went with a white girl and if they had a baby who was white, I don't give a fuck. It's my grandchild.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I mean,
Who feels like going through all this shit like this, stop some shit like
yeah.
that happening that's naturally gonna happen anyway? It don't even make sense.
Yeah, you just thinking on that level, bro. You know what I'm saying? On a more humanitarian level than a lot of people. When there's some people, I ain't gonna say a lot, but some people, you know what I'm saying?
But you know why though? Because at the end of the day, no matter how you think, you only get a certain amount of time to be here and worry about stuff like that. You can't be happy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
mean like, if you worry about stopping, if you worry about stopping generations of this and races and all that, you one per individual. And I mean, mind you, you're not gonna stop a black and white person from being together. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, because you can't control everybody, so it's like it's something that you can't win. It's a losing fight. When you only got a certain amount of time to be here, 70, 80 years, you over with. You know what I mean? So like, no matter how you think, you can't affect change. Change coming. One man can't stop change, no matter what. I don't care who he is. I mean, Hitler tried. Nobody can stop change because people are going to evolve. I mean, and the internet make everybody small. You can't hate somebody when you watching shows with them in it. See Netflix mostly all international shows now.
Mm-hmm.
So like I was watching this boy about the Chinese boy, like he was selling fish or something. Like now I'm caught up in the Chinese boy. It's like a series, right? Because I don't know no Chinese people, but I mean we look at it like damn, like everybody the same for real. Like we all the same for real. I mean we might eat different food sometimes, but we the same for real. We want the same stuff.
And we all got to share this motherfucker. So
Yeah, better make it work. I
on the
mean,
real. So let me ask you another something I just read with Kanye. He trying to make clothes free. So he went through something with the Gap, and
yeah.
he's not working with the Gap no more. So he just did an interview, I think, with Forbes, and he said he's trying to bring all his prices down to $20 at all his stores. But then eventually, one of his visions or accomplishments or goals is to make clothes free. Now, I
How do you do
particularly,
that?
well, I mean, I don't know how he gonna do it. You know,
Soon as you say make it, it costs something. So
well,
somebody got to make it. So somebody got to
it,
make it. It's gonna cost.
right.
I mean, you can't make nothing for free.
Well, that's the thing, you know what I'm saying? That's the thing, and that kind of goes back to the conversation we was having about capitalism. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking he just looking from, and I kind of line up with these type of views is that trying to make it about trying to make it about humanity and not about a price margin. You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, but the way let me tell you how the society look at it though, right? Every month you got to pay stuff.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what your outlook on life is, no matter what, you'll be homeless, right?
Mm-hmm.
So people really want to get that off their back.
Right.
They could be then they can start thinking about he could think like that because he got 6 billion. Yeah, let me
Right.
free. I got 6 billion. It's free now. So like like I'm not all about I ain't all about the money neither. Like at all. Like you know what I mean, but it's like you say at the end of the day, still you got to take care of things.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean? So like so you don't got to be all the way like you don't got to be money hungry per se. but you
Yeah, but you
still
gotta do
gotta
what you
make a
gotta
living.
do.
You got, you know what I mean? You'll be out this bitch like, you know what I mean? So like, of course he gonna say it's free. He got 6 million. So, yeah, that's my guy though.
Yeah. So what's your impression? Yeah, like let me
I love
get
him.
your
I love
early.
him.
Let me get your early. Your not saying it was any different then, but like
No, it was.
when
It
he
was
first
different.
came into Rockefeller, like what was your thoughts?
I just think it was strange because the way he dressed. And
Okay.
you gotta think this is back in the, this is back in the like late '90s, early 2000s, right?
Mm-hmm.
We wear big clothes, third right Joe's jerseys and big ass shit and fitteds, and he wear like shoes. I mean, he had some shoes with no socks on, a polo sweater, pink joint. I'm like, what the fuck is like? I ain't really. John Legend used to be with him, but he wasn't nobody yet. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, these niggas are like weird. I mean, but I heard him do a freestyle one time. I'm like, this nigga hot though. The Dame, me and Dame real tight. Dame kept saying, yo, this boy, I'm telling you, oh, he hot, he hot, he hot. The more but he's real humble then. I mean, but I could tell he had like a humble confidence. You know what I mean, like humble confidence. But I really didn't pay him too much mind because I was young, and we you know how you young, you so much on your own dick that you don't really, you know what I mean. But I mean, I fucked with him. I mean, period. Like I always fucked with Kanye. Plus, I'm proud that he black because he fearless. When he said that shit about George Bush on TV, I said, oh, this nigga fearless.
Yeah,
He ain't got no
yeah,
pick. He ain't got no picks. I
yeah,
mean,
yeah,
he
yeah, yeah.
said at the time he had Pepsi commercials and shit like that, so he had shit to lose. I
Right.
mean, he ain't give a fuck about none of that. You know what I mean? So like, I fuck with him. I think he a genius.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? Me being from the South Side of Chicago, and him being from that particular area, you know what I'm saying, is definitely something to be proud of. And I kind of knew early on, not so much I'm gonna say he's a genius, but I
No,
knew.
he a genius.
No,
He a
and I'm just
genius.
saying, like, I definitely agree with him being a genius, but just early on, like when he first came out, like in I think it was like 2003. You know what I'm saying? Being from Chicago, we heard about him a little sooner. You know what I'm saying? But he just had something different about him. You know what I'm saying? I kind of,
First
me
of all,
being.
I mean, not to cut you off, right? But for a person to go from, first of all, to make beats for Jay-Z, you got to be good at that, right?
Mhm,
So you good at you top tier producer. You could have been rich just off that, right?
mhm,
Boom, you come in, you rap good as shit enough to make a Grammys, right?
mhm.
Then you go to close and you fucking got the best shoot. That's not luck.
Right.
That's not fucking luck. I mean, it's like you're a visionary. You see this shit before you. I mean, so like
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
I say genius, like you making your dreams coming to fruition, and for the masses to get it. So everybody know. Like he not no special guy. He wasn't born with special privileges. He's from the hood, just like us. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Yeah.
like so I look at him. People like him was like he's a genius because mind you, he black, dark skinned black, coming from the
Mhm,
slums, coming from Chicago.
mhm.
Man, become that. Like, come on, that shit ain't no luck. Because they're gonna do everything in your way that holds you back. For you still to make it, you gotta be not only just a genius, you gotta be tenacity, you gotta be you gotta be brave, so much shit to go with it. People could just easily look at him and judge him, but if they was in his shoes, they probably wouldn't even make it nowhere near where he was at. Because first of all, you gotta know how to make beats. Then you gotta know how to rap. You gotta know how to design clothes. Then you got
Yeah. Yeah.
you can't be dumb.
Nah.
That's what motherfucker. You can't be dumb. So I know he's a genius, and that might not be a genius, which though like he don't math real good. He's a
Yeah.
genius
Yeah.
at life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.